Hello. Sorry if this is being uploaded a little bit late. I've been very busy today. But let's see what is in store as we go into Alexandria for this week's weekly challenge. The backlot, find loot and get out again. So, Glenn, always a very good choice. Now, normally, for scouts and things, I love weapons that have threat reduction, really gives them utility, but because of our star leader, Michonne, we don't need to worry about that so much. I'm going to give him the pouvoir flag. He's staying as a pizza boy. Yeah, he's staying as a pizza boy. Bringing Connie along as well. Bringing the assault rifle, obviously that can make noise, but every single character here has a chance to reduce threat and or get an extra attack when they kill something, and that is thanks to Michonne, who is a wonderful leader. I'm going to use the S pole for her, and we're just going to see what is in store. So Michonne, good character, great hero in The Walking Dead No Man's Land. I think she doesn't often get used as widely as she otherwise would, because you have Ezekiel in the group and you have Tyrese. Both of those guys are just amazing. But she is a very good leader, a very good character, and being able to reduce threat can be so useful on so many missions. Now, for this one, Glenn, definitely a good choice. Michonne, also really handy. All you've got to do really is clear what starts on the map. And in doing so, if you are using Michonne as the leader, which you should, because you're going to get extra stars if you do, you're very likely to have just wiped out the threat counter. So this is exactly the kind of mission that she is useful on. It's quite a large map. You got to spend some time searching those crates. You might get lucky and it's always the first ones that you search. It's probably not going to be that. Glenn helps with that because obviously he can search crates and still have an action left. But the fact that she reduces the threat counter, really useful. And in fact, you might well get to kill a walker and then with your action you can search crates. This kind of thing is absolutely where Michonne shines as a leader, because obviously everybody gets the same advantage. Now, I did do one round of this. I did, these 6 missions before, just because I didn't have time to record a video. I did have some time to do the missions, so did those. So I've already got some points. But I can't, for the life of me, remember what we've actually got ahead of us, because I've been so busy today. Red carpet, get to the exit. Now, let's just check out the wording. Bruisers, scouts, and warriors gain this ability. Okay. So, not ranged characters. Outlaw Negan with the flag. I kind of like that. This one should be familiar. I'm pretty sure this was on last week's mission list as well. Yeah, that car there. Love the fact that it stopped abruptly, obviously. Somebody just got thrown out of there. It's a lovely little detail that I only noticed earlier. Let's get back. No need to rush. This is a mission where the threat counter does actually run down pretty quickly. It's the kind of thing where you could ordinarily get flooded with people. But you don't need to worry about that too much, because again, the leader is Michonne. Aha. Well, thank you very much for just proving something, Negan, which is that you're not always absolutely guaranteed to get a threat reduction when you kill something. It's just a very good chance, basically. Especially if you attack multiple enemies. Just stay back. So this, it kind of looks like a mission where you've got to kill your way to the exit. You kind of don't. You can do some stealthy stuff. You can sneak past. That might be something that you're not going to consider on the easier difficulties, but later difficulties, well, you've got a straight line to the exit grid. So you can do things like use Walker Mike, Whisperer's Mask, flares, stun grenades if it's regular walkers, whatever you need. You're just getting past the enemy. You don't have to kill them all. And of course, you could use a character like Beta. You could use a character like Huntsman Daryl as well, because, Beta especially is going to start charged. They all get benefits from Michonne's leadership trait. So they're good choices when you got those kinds of missions where you got to just book it. Get past whatever you got to get past. Big Boss Man, kill the walker and its entourage. Okay, this is... we're going to have a little bit of ranged action there. Going to use this lovely Blizzard pistol from the Guild War shop. We're going to have Rick. Yeah. Could have Guardian Carol. Could have a lot of different characters. At the moment, we're not at a very high difficulty, so we don't need to worry about it too much. But... so the problem here is that you start with some walkers very close to you, like these two. Being able to do something like I did there, which is to herd them right away, well, it's just really flipping useful if you can do that. Otherwise, you could always distract them. Or you could have just the ability to stun, ensnare, whatever. You do need to bear in mind, though, that you're going to start next to some very, very hungry, grabby walkers, and you're going to have to be able to deal with them pretty damn quickly. Soon as you kill the Big Boss Man, a few more walkers appear from the right side of the screen, so don't forget that. You could get rid of his entire entourage first and then just focus on the big guy. If you're struggling to put him down, then weapons that inflict burning can be very useful. Characters like Tyrese, who's going to start charged, because warriors start charged, can be very, very useful against those walkers that you would otherwise struggle to hurt. And I do recommend having somebody who can engage from a distance. It's generally a pretty good idea. Obviously, if you've got an assault rifle, then your scouts can count, because the charge attack is a ranged attack. But yeah, as soon as you've killed everything, that's it. The mission is over. It's really just that early start where you've got a bundle of them nearby. You don't want to draw too much attention. You just want to deal with those walkers one at a time if you can. Can be easier said than done. Open the gate and get into Alexandria. Glenn is a bit of a hero here. I shall show you why. What a weird looking team. You got Connie with that growing green assault rifle, which looks like a super soaker. Michonne there looking like some hooded avatar of death with a weapon that looks like it's out of Star Wars. And then Glenn the pizza boy with a French flag. Weird looking team. Weird looking team. Effective, but, odd. Okay, we're still able to kill stuff with one go. Again, not always guaranteed to get that threat removal, but we do have a threat counter on this mission, so it's handy when it happens. You want to keep an eye on it. Obviously, the number that's in there is the number of walkers that are going to come in. You've got the turns there as well, and you just need to make sure that you don't do something like open that gate and then just leave yourself to be flooded by walkers. It can happen. I've done it. Glenn, of course, useful because we can do this. Open that gate. Still have points left for actions. So we could either rush the gate or we can take it slowly and still just be able to take out everything as it comes in. Mileage will vary. It is up to you to decide which is the best tactic. But I strongly believe that bringing Glenn along is a good idea on this one. Ooh, some gold. Nice. Yeah, it's another one of those missions where it's a case of clear what's on the table first and then move on to the next course. Clear those walkers that start, or make it so that they're definitely not going to be a problem. They're on the right side of the map or whatever, and then get on with the business at hand. Don't let anything hang around too close to you so that it can jump on you. Loot the boxes and get out. Well, sounds like everybody's favourite pizza boy is a golden pick again. Okay, yes, he definitely is, because you can see that these are glowing red. That means that they're trapped. So we're going to open these, and then unpleasant stuff is going to jump out at us. Just thought Pouvoir Flag is kind of a good choice for this mission. Yeah, let's go here. Let's see if we can get charged up. No need to rush. I kind of like that. Obviously, you can't reduce the threat if you've killed every single walker on the screen, because there's nothing to kill to make it so that you can reduce the threat, but not worth it. 1, 2, yeah, Connie has to move back. Again, we're just letting them come to us. It almost feels wrong, but it makes perfect sense. Go, Glenn. You want to make sure that your teammates are in position when you search these crates. Use Glenn to do it. Have an action point left. And then deal with those gate crashers that come in from the threat counter. Okay, and I mean you can see what comes out. We don't even need to deal with this guy. If you've got a team composition like this, you can just peg it before he's even a problem. So you can do that one last, and then you can just ignore that armoured walker that comes out. It's just a little something that you don't have to deal with. Every little thing helps when you are on much higher difficulty levels. Okay, and Alexandria. What else do you have for us? Rewards, rewards, rewards. Thank you very much. Kill all walkers in the area. Thank you for your service, Glenn, but I think we'll bring old Rickety Rick in here. I mean, I suppose I could make it Quinn. It doesn't really matter. And this is another one. This is another one where the issue is you start off very close to some walkers, and they're going to come for you. One of them, of course, is our friend here. I suggest that you bring along Carol's cookies so that you can do, well, what we did there. Just got to deal with those few, and then it's just all these guys over on the other side of the map, and quite frankly, they shouldn't be a problem. You got a ton of distance, so I suggest at least one of your characters has ranged attacks. You can set that tank on fire if you're struggling to defeat it. Hell, if you've got a infinite range sniper rifle, you could use that. But you've got to deal with that tank and those handful of walkers that start off very close to you. You're going to have to deal with them right away. Consider taking Ezekiel. Consider taking Tyrese, because they will start charged. Tyrese, actually, really good choice, because he will slow down the walkers with that circle that he creates when he uses a charge attack. Even if you're on high difficulty, no matter how tough the walkers are, they will still be slowed when they go through that debuff circle that Tyrese produces. So, and of course Ezekiel, well, again, the problem is that those walkers start close to you. He's always going to be able to defend himself because that's his leadership trait. He gets preemptive first strike against an enemy attacking him. We're back to the start. We know what to do in the backlot. This is a pretty good set of missions. I think it synergizes rather well with our weekly hero, Michonne. So hopefully you and the rest of your guild can have a great time, earn loads and loads of stars. Good luck to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.